Hey, it's Evan. Welcome back to another episode of the Mindful 8 podcast. In today's episode, we're doing a stream of consciousness reflection. My intention of this stream of consciousness reflection is to reflect on the key takeaways from my first intentional 48-hour water fast. This is something that I did at the end of March over a full moon. Obviously, it's the Aries season. I myself being an Aries, this was something that I felt called to. And when I feel called to something, like an episode way back when, a universal call, I answer it without hesitation. So in this case, it was a 48-hour water fast. And firstly, I want to just reread what I journaled during this time period and finalizing my time with this water fast. So bear with me while I talk to you about what I personally pulled from God and journaled, and just so happened to be the conclusion of this journal. Synchronicities everywhere. So first and foremost, I'm talking about what is most important to me. That there is no me. There is no I. Evan Sr. is a messenger. This identity has undergone many reincarnations, and the life this divine soul is now living is one of the most important ones. Time is an illusion. Everything everywhere is happening all at once. The script has already been written. What's most important to me, Evan Sr. is a catalyst of major change. The being that embodies Evan Sr. chose this lifeline for a specific, definite reason. Engaging and actively participating in the synchronistic flow of life. That is what is most important to my being. Doing the real work that is in alignment with the birth vision is the way. So that was what was most important to me now and during the time of this reflection. So now let's reflect on some key takeaways from my first intentional 48-hour water fast and, the stream of consciousness that I did to end out not only a chapter in my life of quarter one in regards to business, quarter one, but also my personal life as, this is my final 30 days of university. And if you can really tell, the energy is different now. So that was another reflection that I wanted to give in this time period. So there you have it. I've closed out my first ever intentional 2-day fast, which began on a Sunday evening and concluded on this Tuesday, date March 26, 2024. A couple takeaways from this experience. First, and this may not apply to everyone, if you want to cultivate a higher sense of awareness, peace, and gratitude, go right ahead with fasting. So true. Second, it's a nice switch of pace from the fast-paced way of eating. Burning energy from your fat will in fact have you glowing. I remember, I even wrote this down. I even got a compliment that I was glowing today. How about that? Third takeaway was that I truly felt more dialed in, like really dialed in. Obviously, because, I wasn't burning energy using my fuel for digestion, but rather towards getting stuff done. Like my productivity was definitely through the roof. So that was cool as well. There was an elongated sense of hyperfocus, awareness, and drive. To conclude, I became aware of how I intend on living my life. So important that I took this takeaway from this fast. What is most important to me is engaging and actively participating in the synchronistic flow of life. I am grateful for the insights this journal has provided. From the beginning until the end, I can feel and remember this evolution of Evan Sr. In terms of psychological time, This journal served its purpose from mid-December of 2023 to end of March 2024. In closing out this chapter of my life, I would like to thank the being that embodies Evan Sr. The eternal now becomes even more sacred with each moment of pen to paper. So there you have it. That was what I journaled for some takeaways on my first ever 48-hour water fast. Now, this is going to be the true stream of consciousness. Listen, developing awareness, which is something that I teach, is of the utmost importance. It really is that lever that you can pull whenever you want to evolve faster, quicker, or to a higher degree, right? Awareness is everything. When you're studying for an exam, you're aware of what you're studying. When you're reading a book, you're aware of the words that you're looking at, right? You're engaging all your senses with what you eat, understanding that it's giving you energy. Awareness is everything. And this awareness evolves over time, understanding the earth realm as a whole. You know, what happens in the geopolitical world, what happens in macroeconomics, cultivating awareness there so that you can better position your investments for a more abundant future in the now. So what I really got out of that 48-hour water fast was a higher sense of awareness on what I actually care for in life, which is engaging and actively participating in the synchronistic flow of life. It is detaching from the ego. It's Michael Singer's surrender experiment, just letting life carry you along, not forcing anything, not pushing anything, just attracting all the abundance into your life. And, you know, this awareness came to me from not having any food in my system, right? Obviously, there was a little thought in my mind, like, you're not allowed to eat, which encourages me to work harder, think smarter, and that definitely encouraged me to cultivate a new sense of awareness. Furthermore, it was also a full moon, right? And as I am learning more about astrology, I think that definitely played a part in it as well. You know, really understanding what's most important to me, I got from that fast and the fact that it was a full moon. So listen, intermittent fasting, I highly recommend, just because, you know, you can be more dialed in the morning, and you're actually giving your body time to digest, because the digestion process is what our body uses the most amount of energy for. And then if you want to cultivate a higher sense of awareness, if you want to really understand what's most important to you, go ahead and fast. Try for 24 hours, then 48, then 72. In just a couple days, I'll be partaking in my own 72-hour water fast, which I'm truly excited about. I'm going to do it over the solar eclipse, rather during the solar eclipse. So that'll be enlightening, to say the least. But listen, awareness and intentions, those two things paired together, they can really get you far in life. Awareness is that lever that you can always pull whenever you want to evolve furthermore. And then intentions are everything. Behind the conversations you're having, the friends that you're making, the business relationships that you're strengthening, your intentions of why you want to go travel, etc., they are what matter most. Because if they're positive, they're pure, just, and righteous, you can do no wrong, right? There is no failure. Thank you for listening to this episode on my intentions underneath my 48-hour water fast, and a couple key takeaways on, you know, what I took from it. Really excited that I wrapped up that period of my life. Really looking forward to see what comes next, not only in this month of April, but also the months that follow college graduation. I love you all dearly. Again, thank you for listening. I greatly appreciate it. Drop a like, comment, subscribe if something resonated with you. Be sure to send me a message on Instagram. We can have a nice chat. And enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.